and no one's really wanting to talk, so I am gonna stream for a while. Talk about some nerd things, the usual things. Might clean up my room a little bit because I'm really, really close to having it clean. I'm not a good cleaner, so if something gets clean in my life, then that means that I'm doing a great job. You know, like even if it's a little bit clean, even like if it's a little bit messy, most people might be able to clean it. I'm not. I'm only able to clean things when it gets way out of hand, and then I'm able to slowly put it back together. I'm tired. I'm super tired. Uh, haven't been able to sleep these days, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna really talk about. I'll be really jumbled. Uh, One thing I got my first paycheck, my first full paycheck. Yeah. Oh, I wait for some more people to join. The only thing is, it never tells me, so I'm not sure if I should be talking to you guys anyway. I'm gonna move you guys up. I was trying to record something for my YouTube channel, but I have been doing bad. Hey, one viewer, thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. I haven't streamed in a while. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit weird. I am tired. I've been up. I was up all night last night, and then after I got off work, I took a little bit of a nap, a tiny little bit of a nap, and then I couldn't get back to sleep. So I'm streaming. There's not that many people online these days, and I have like one online friend. One. I'm a loner. Not by choice, but they have been online lately. So I'm looking to talk to you guys, and hopefully some of you care about anime and manga and all that kind of stuff. I bought a couple more mangas. I got my paycheck last week. Wait, not last week. Actually, this week, and it was a good bit of money. Now that it was like $250. Like for me, I don't pay bills right now or anything like that. It was enough that I bought my mom some stuff for her birthday, and I started working on my niece's birthday presents. I bought a big box thing that they had at Ross. I don't know. It was kind of papery, and it was really cheap feeling. It was like a little chest thing, but it was really papery. And I figured I don't think you make a good thing to store anything, right? But you make a kick ass way to wrap things. See, I am bad at wrapping presents. So if I can find a nice little thing to put in, that's I don't know. To me, that's pretty neat. I'm gonna put some of that tissue paper stuff in there. I bought some Polly Pockets, of course, because I don't know. I like to buy things I support. I don't support Trolls. I hate that movie, and I don't support what is those little mystery bag things? I forget what they're called. LOL dolls. I think that's what they're called. I think they're stupid. So, but Polly Pockets, man, they kick ass. When I was a kid, I stole my sister's Polly Pocket vehicles because for some reason maybe I was just broke. They didn't make that many cool houses and accessories for my GI Joes. They just didn't. They didn't like it might have been because I was in a small town and we didn't get much, but like they'd have Barbie castles, right? I used to get these little I don't know what they're called. These little soldier guys that wear fabric clothes. I bought them at the dollar store. I used to get those. Like they were like Barbie size, kind of like the same scale, but they didn't make anything for us, right? They didn't make nothing cool for my guys. They didn't make no GI Joe stuff. They didn't make no cars or houses. Why can't my GI Joes live a normal life, right? Why can't they have a house? So I'll admit it. When I was a kid, I was on a mission to find a not so girly dollhouse because my GI Joes were gentlemen. They didn't go to war all the time. They like the simple things, like taking a shower, like getting something to eat from the fridge. My GI Joes lived a simple life, and for some reason society didn't want me to have normal life GI Joes. They wanted me to have war and violence. I did that too, but there needs to be some relaxation, okay? But eventually I found, and first off, the Barbie doll houses, why is so kick ass? I remember I eventually found one, I got a garage sale. It was one of those ones that folded up. Like, it was just like a living room and a kitchen. Like, it was a small thing, you know. And that thing is kick ass. I don't remember. I remember it was great for storing my GI Joes. Cause I'd put them in the house and then fold it, you know, like a couple of them at a time. But it had a doorbell and it had like a working stove. I'm not a manly man. I'm not sure if you realize that. I just think many things like mini stoves and many all that were cool as shit when I was a kid. Anyways, I'm getting on a tangent. But yeah, got some more manga. I got these in. I'm excited to read these. I'm bad at reading my manga. I think I need to take a break on buying them till I start reading them. I don't know. Every once in a while, I get in a reading manga mood. I don't get very far. I like to have so many mangas that I'm never at a risk of running out of things to read. You know, like so many games and manga. Like, do you know how like some normal person might beat a game and say, "Oh, I have no idea what I'm gonna play next. I'm out of games to play." Right? I never want to have that feeling. I still have that feeling sometimes because I don't know. I have so many games. I don't know which game to decide to put my time into. Lately, I've been playing Dead Space. Dead Space 1 to be specific. I played Dead Space 2 when I was a kid. I love Dead Space series. When I was back when Resident Evil 6, I love Resident Evil games. Luna, can you move out from under my tripod? Well, I love Resident Evil games. At least I started on Resident Evil 4. I didn't play 3, 2, or 1, and 0. I just didn't like them. I've been trying to get into them. I just hate the style. You know, like the fixed camera angles. They're fun. I enjoy them. Like from what I played a little bit of Resident Evil 0, but I hate that you have to have a lot of strategy in those games, right? Like with Resident Evil 0, for example, I'm stuck in Resident Evil 0 and got to sorry, my dog is destroying my item. Don't mess with my controller, sweetie. But anyways. Resident Evil 0, the reason I can't play it no more and I'm mad at it is because I ran out of health packs and I don't know how to get any more. Like, how many is there is what you get, you know, so you had to use them wisely. And I am bad at that. But anyways, I remember Resident Evil 5. I didn't like Resident Evil 5 at the time. I like it now, but at the time, didn't like it. And I think I had the option of Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Operation Raccoon City is not a Resident Evil game, just saying. Moving things that my dog might destroy. She's good at not destroying things, but I don't trust her. Something happened here. I got some tape right there. I got like a rip in my cord. Luckily, this cord, I remember my old Beats, it would be impossible to find a cord that fit in there, right? But these ones, like, there's no hole first, you know what I mean? So any of them will fit, so I'm just going to grab another one at a dollar store when I get paid. Oh. I accidentally unpaused my YouTube. I'm watching Donut Cop, just in case you're wondering. But anyway, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City sucked as a kid. I remember I hated it with a passion. So much that I wondered if I was being a little bit too harsh with it, so I bought it again. And I hate it less, but it's still stupid. It's a Resident Evil game that doesn't play anything at all like a Resident Evil game. And I remember I hated it so much. The point is, eventually I got Dead Space. I remember my sister's boyfriend or something was playing it, and he was a moron, and he couldn't figure it out, and I figured it out. But point is, the Dead Space 2 is so fun. It's such a great game, and I always wondered how the rest of the series is. I never beat 2. I got to the end of the game and got bored with school, or maybe I got busy with school, and then I go back to it, I restart the game, I go get up most of the way through, and then I'll fall off again. But I bought Resident Evil, not Resident Evil, Dead Space 1, 2, and 3 lately. Well, I've had them for a while, but I bought number 1 lately. I had it digitally, but I like to own mine on a disc. You know, if I don't own it on a disc, I'm not sure why. It doesn't feel like I really own it. But sadly, I can only find the player's with the Platinum Hits copy, which kind of sucks. I mean, I don't put my Platinum Hits copies next to the rest of the game, like they're in their own. See. See, they're in their own little section right there. To me, it makes sense because they have a different border, and I don't like it to clash with these borders. So it means I can't put Dead Space next to the rest of the Dead Space game. So I'm still looking out for another copy if I can ever find a cheap, like an original copy. I'm usually not too picky on those. I have a lot of games I love like that, like Batman Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, right? But the difference is, I don't know what, Dead Space is different to me. I really care about that game series, is different. I'm still happy to own it, no matter what, but I wish I could find an original case. Yes, trying to prop you guys up. But yeah, I'm almost all the way through with Dead Space. I also got into LA Noire for a little bit. I was playing it for a while. I can never commit to LA Noire. It's boring and I don't like it. I'm not saying, like, it has an interesting concept. I like the puzzle solving. But I am lazy and I want to shoot things and not think too much about it. So I've been doing that. There's so many great games on 360. I think the 360 library is one of my favorite libraries. Mostly because nowadays it's so cheap, right? And it might even get cheaper when the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 come out. I don't know if it is or isn't. It might get more expensive because it is going to be backwards compatible. But I don't know. They just have so many great games for so cheap, right? Like Rage. I've heard it's a good game. I haven't played it lately. This is like you can get games on a 360 without just try it out. And if you hate it, it's not even that big of a deal. Like this, I bought for like $3, right? Like I don't care. Like it sucks that it's one of these copies. It's one of these Xbox. Whatever. It's $5. I can't say no. But let me think about my favorite Xbox 360 game. There's Resident Evil 5. Like I said, I hated it as a kid, but I hated it for a really petty reason. I hated it because Leon Kennedy wasn't in it. See, I played Resident Evil 4. That was the only one I played before. It's my favorite game of all time. Probably because I played as a kid. So, love it. Whatever. But when I got 5, Leon wasn't in it. And Chris wasn't that interesting. So, yeah, I didn't care. Like, I've got into it now. I beat it a while back. And it's really fun. I'm actually thinking about rebeating it. I don't do that with a lot of games, but I don't know. Whatever. Let's see what else. Let's see what else I could talk about. DMC, like the Devil May Cry reboot thing they tried to do. It's not that bad. I played that. I think that's a really fun game. I played it. I beat it all the way through. I don't do that with a lot of games. I've been trying to, but I just can't help it. I got hooked into the. I didn't like Dante's character. Dante's character was annoying, immature, and he wasn't Dante. He doesn't act like how Dante acts. He acted like trying to think like a good. I don't know. He just was annoying. He had a lot of he had like a lot of sexual talk like that for no reason. Like one of the big bad monster guys, there's a scene where he was in a news station or something like that, and when he was fighting, it made there's two different sides of the universe. There's the monster side, and the news station was filming him looked like he was beating up random people. I think it was, and one of the things they had to add into Dante is a sexual deviant and he probably has sexual diseases. I just didn't think it needed to be mentioned. Kind of annoying. They had a lot of stuff in there that it was just out of nowhere. Like if you took it out, wouldn't mess with anything. It just there's a scene where Dante and his brother was gonna. I think I haven't played it in a little bit, so sorry. I think they were gonna go fight some big bad near the end of the game, and Dante had to look to his brother and say, "Mine's bigger." You get what I mean? It's just like it didn't need to be said. It's annoying that it kind of ruins the vibe for me. He had some badass moments, I think. He had this one moment. Not really. It was more funny, I guess. It wasn't annoying or anything. There's this demon, and Dante said, "Fuck you," and the demon said, "Fuck you too." And it was this pissing contest thing. It was immature, but I enjoyed it, so I can't complain. I'm putting this back up here. I always hate this game. Just because the cover, I got it really cheap on Walmart.com. They sell them for like $3 or something like that. Can't complain, but it's kind of wish it could have came in a regular case. I don't mind this style. Where is it? See, they did this style for a while with the Xbox 360 games. I like this. I kind of like this better because this way, look, it's the size of a 360 game, right? So it should fit in there. But no, they fucked up the spine, so it doesn't fit in there neither. At least this one fits in with Xbox games and doesn't look out of it. It doesn't look crazy, It doesn't look like out of place. Yeah, it's been boring. Everybody's been busy lately. I have like one friend, and maybe they're busy like these days. They just don't want to talk, and it kind of sucks. So I've been trying to find things to fill my time with, and it's been video games, and I've been getting into collecting action figures again. I've tried to collect action figures in the past. I tried to collect Marvel Legends, but the problem with Marvel Legends here, I put them in this drawer, is even though they do have some cool ones, right? Like, I don't know who this guy is, but he has he has different sculpts and everything, Like, he looks different. But they have a lot of these guys, like him and him. They use the exact same body, just repainted. And that's stupid to me. It's just really dumb. And, look, he kind of looks kind of goofy. His head sits too high and it's too big. He looks really goofy. Like, I get it, it's a toy, but they can make some cool looking toys. I started getting into them. They did have some cool ones I have had. Like, this is my Master Chief. I think he looks really cool. I think he looks badass. He has like decent sculpt and everything like that. Like, I like the figures that if you pose him just right, he looks like a collectible, not a toy, like a statue or like a cool decoration. I don't know. But I've been getting into them mostly because I've been going to Ross and GameStops and looking at their clearance bin, and they keep on having these Overwatch figures, right? I don't play Overwatch. I don't care about Overwatch. I've always liked the character design, but don't care that much about it. So, but they're always on clearance bins, like always super cheap. Like they're always like $5. So I bought one, and it was really fun. I like to pose them around. And I liked all the detail. Now, I bought Tracer first and one that's near the back, so I'm not grabbing her. But she just looked really cool. Like, she's really fun to pose around and everything. Come with nice paints and details, Especially for like $5, And the other one was actually cheaper. I liked her a little bit more. Tracer, I just know her name. But the other one is near the back. That pink hair girl. I've heard she's Russian. And that's all I know about her. But anyway, she was actually $4. So I've been getting into collecting these. And I'm actually really close to having them all. So I just started, just keeping up with collecting them. She's one of my top favorites. I feel like I know her name. I don't know her name. But she's really cool. She looked like with the white and the little floaty. I don't know. Only thing that sucks is hey, what's up? You're not. Oh, sorry, I can't pronounce your name. But Mercy. I think her name is Mercy. I think I'm right. But she's really cool. Thank you. But she looks super cool, doesn't she? Only thing is, I know so little about Overwatch is I gave the other girl her gun. That I was looking at some guy reviewing it, and I found out how it goes to her. So I took it off the other one. Only thing is, it came with only one of these cool flight stands. But that other girl has some cool jetpacks too. So I just like Mercy a little bit better. So she gets the top spot. I ordered another stand. It's just not going to come anytime soon. I ordered it from China, and it's going to take probably years. But yeah, I got her. Tracer. I got Tracer. And one complaint is I don't like to complain about these because, like I said, they're $5. I'm 19. And this guy, forget his name, but I've seen him before. But his other looks look so cool, right? The Grim Reaper dude, right? I wish they gave him that head, that mask, and I don't know. He just would look so much cooler. Like, he just looks kind of generic, right now. Like, just based, okay, I'm sorry if it, Reaper, like, he just looks so cool, like, so unique, the other look that I've seen for him. This one just looks like generic soldier. I don't like it, but $5, I can't say anything. Sadly, this guy was going to be the coolest. I thought he was going to be the coolest, but he has the least articulation. Like, most of them have, you can see, he has like, most of them all have a joint there and a joint near the belly, right? He doesn't have that. His legs don't really work, so it's really hard to get him in a pose that looks good. He can't really fire the thing. That's why I just had him drawing it. These dragon things look really cool, though. I think, like, I don't know. I think they're kind of twisting and, like, they're kind of bowing, I think. I don't know. Maybe that just looks like that. It just looks like they're getting too far apart. I like this guy, but he doesn't really want to stand. This guy, Ninja Dude. His sword's really cool. Only thing is, he can actually sheath his sword. And every time I put his sword into his sheath, it rubs off a little bit of the paint. So this one is staying out. Because I like his little ninja stars. They look really cool. Everything on him looks really cool. By the way, this guy was in a 2-pack for like $10. So, great deal. I got like 2 more coming in. I know one because he reminds me of Disappointment. Soldier 76. I remember him because I was really looking forward to Fallout 76. So that guy reminds me of Disappointment. But I got him coming in the mail, and I got the guy with the roller skates, and yeah, I like this guy back here, the cowboy guy. He looks really cool. Only thing is, see in the back, I have a different color of him that he's holding his hat. It took me so long to get him in a pose. It came with hands just to hold his hat. It took me so long to get the stick, because his hand just doesn't want to bend that far, and when it does, it gets really hard too. Yeah, the only one that paid, McCree. Yeah, I think he looks cool, dude. Like, my mom actually thinks that he looks like a good cowboy collectible, and so he wants to get one for. So he's a nurse, so he wants to get one for one of the elderly guys that he worked for, and I think that's funny. And yeah, all of them look super cool. Besides her, I don't like her. I like her design. She just doesn't want to pose. This thing looks stupid. The hacker thing, I know that much. It looks stupid. And I just wish he would have came with better articulation. And another thing, see, all of these, okay, this is just me griping. All of these guys come with a lot of articulation, right? I figure with her, they just wouldn't even use it, right? Yeah, Sombra is her name. I just figure they wouldn't even use all the cool articulation with her because she can't use it anyway. No, they did it. It's under the clothes. She just can't use it. I don't know. It just feels stupid to me. Like, look, him, right? That guy. He doesn't have the articulation, and I think he would have been really cool with articulation. He could use the articulation. So she has the articulation built in, right? Like, he doesn't have a shirt. It could work for him. I feel like it could work. Hers is she has articulation under her clothes. It just doesn't work, and it just really sucks. The only one I paid a lot of money for was that back one. The big guy. I paid too much money for him because I'm a cheapskate. I got my first paycheck from my job. That's another problem they have is falling, and I don't know how to fix that. But that guy back there, I love him. But I paid like $20 for him. He was a lot more money when he was new. I kind of wish he was a little bit bigger because I've seen pictures of him. I don't know. A lot of people complain. Reinhardt. I feel like that's better. But what point is, a lot of people was complaining in the reviews saying, "Oh, he should be a little bit bigger," but she always looks like she comes to around his chest in the pictures I've seen. So I don't know. Maybe people's being a little bit too judgy, but I kind of do wish he was a little bit bigger. But that's just me. I don't think he needs it. I just think he looks cool. I don't know. I like him. I just wish he was cheaper because I just don't care. Like he's cool and all. I don't know. I just hate paying that much money. I'm a cheapskate, and I'm finally making like my own money, and it hurts to pay money for things. Just putting this little piece back in here, this hacker piece. I like her gun though. Her gun's really pretty. There we go. I also have coming in the mail because how many inches is that guy? I have no clue. I haven't measured him yet. I'm not into, like, I try to collect action figures, but I don't. I think someone, like, I don't know. I want to say he's like 10 inches, like 10, 12, 10, 11 inches, but that's just my rough estimate. But compared to a lot of other characters, like, I was about to say I don't really want to pick her up. Well, that information is disclosed, sir. This See, I think that's a good size comparison. Tracer and him, I don't know. I like that. I like how huge he is compared to Tracer. Is Glizzy a character? I'm sorry. I thought you'd be a pervert. I thought you'd find in some way. Oh, madam. I'm sorry. Well, I didn't know. I'm sorry. Don't execute me. But one thing that really sucks, I've been trying to get into Halo figures. Kind of like Halo. I notice I love all the figures for games I don't like. I just can't. Like, Halo's fine. I like... Master Chief is badass. I like him. Oh. I thought you'd find a way to be a pervert. I'm sorry. I get a lot of them, man. I was about... Which one's a Glizzy? I don't even know which one's Glizzy, dude. I'm sorry. Anyway. But Master Chief, he looks really cool. Like, but only thing is, I've been trying to find some of the old figures. I didn't know how much their prices go up on Master Chief figures. Like the one I have, I've seen some people sell them for like $50 on eBay, and I'm glad he's worth something. That's kind of neat. But the other ones, I forget who. Nah, I don't do all that. I'm sorry, but anyway, what's his name? Point is, some of the older Master Chief figures look really cool. My problem with that one is they made him. He has to be toy. Like they made things that, it has to be for kids. So his armor comes off, and it's just really annoying. It's just really annoying for his armor to come off because it falls off. Like luckily, mine's been pretty good. I'm good, dude. I don't do all that. I'm looking for friends, really. Like it's really disappointing when people only want me for that kind of stuff, and it really depresses me. So I'm looking for friends. I'm looking for people that just really want to hear me talk. So if you're not interested in that, I'd like for you to leave. I'm sorry. I'm not interested in people that just look at me like that. You can look at me like that and be my friend, but I don't know. Like it's been in a bummy mood lately, and it's not the time for it. But anyways, the Master Chief, the old ones, I've been trying to find them, but they're expensive. They're like $50 without any of his guns. I would like a matching gun, just in case mine doesn't fit. But anyways, they're making new ones. They're making new ones for the new game. Like they're coming out in October, and I'm making money now, so I'm gonna be getting it. I don't like to pay $20 for anything, but like I've seen these prices for these Master Chief figures, and they go up a lot, and I would like to have one. So, anyways, I'm good, dude. Well, I'm good, female. Do that. Please don't. I don't like videos like that. But yeah, just don't. Because if you sending them, there's a good chance they're just gonna end up in the deleted. They're probably just gonna end up deleting the conversation or ignoring you. So you might be cool. I like talking about Overwatch with you, but yeah, it would be cool to have a friend. Anyways, yeah, I have like a little bit of Master Chief figures. Well, not Master Chief, Halo figures. I ordered some more action figures. I have I think 3 more Overwatch figures coming in the mail. Okay. I have 3 more Overwatch figures coming in the mail that I'm excited for. I almost have them all. It wasn't that hard. Sadly, the Overwatch line got discontinued by Hasbro, which is weird. See, Hasbro, I think it's Hasbro, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. They also make Marvel Legends. And the thing about Marvel Legends is they reuse the same body over and over again. They're really cheap. And not like they're made cheap, but they look really good. Some of them do. Every once in a while, some of them does. But they look cheap. They feel cheap. And they're crap. They're crap. So Overwatch was so confusing to me when I started buying them cheap. Because each one of them has like an exclusive sculpt. Has a lot of stuff they come with. Especially since... Please don't be nasty with me. I don't like all that. It doesn't help me. It doesn't do anything for me. I'm sorry. But anyways. So it sucks so much that they discontinue. Because DVA, I think, I would love to see if... Well, there's one... Hey, 69 Pool Boy, thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. There's one DVA figure, but it's own... I can't look at my Instagram right now. I'm streaming on my phone, so I can't look at my Instagram right now. So I'll look at it later. But anyways, like I was saying... Sorry, I'm kind of... See, I've been up for... See, I was up all night the other night and all night last night. Took a small nap today, and now I'm here. Yeah, so I'm completely brain dead right now. I'm trying not to be, but it might just be that way. What was I going to say? I had a point. Oh, yeah. I only need one more Overwatch figure, technically, kind of. I'm not trying to do all the different variants. Like, they have a lot of them where it's like the same figure, but like the ones up there. Oh, it's another Tracer, but it's a white paint. I don't care about that. Like, if I find them cheap, I'll grab them, like, for $10. $10, that's how much I grab those extra ones for. But the last one I need, technically, is like a 4-pack. Like, almost all of them, just different colors. Sadly, there was never, like, an original color Tracer. You know, there was never one that... There's only this weird color variant of her. So, it really... Not Tracer, DVA, I'm sorry. But, anyway... So, I need it just for her, right? I need that pack just for her. But it's like $24. Like, that's the cheapest one I've seen for. It goes up to $30. That was just like a cheap one. I don't think I want to pay it. But I just want that character. I don't even like that she's like a different color. I like them all to be like their stock colors, you know? So it kind of sucks that one never got really released. But, yeah. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream for, to be honest with you. I'm getting kind of bummy. Am I from Texas? Yeah, I'm from Texas. I have hardly ever left Texas. I went to Florida once. That's as far as I've been. And it wasn't even for that long. It was like for a week. It is a fine place. Full of, like, I went to Miami. And there are some weird people there. There's some weird people there. I've met, well, I didn't see them personally. I just observed them from afar. Like they're, you know, like a zoo animal. I went to Miami, like, it was fine. I met I don't do that much vacationing. So, I met a Jack Sparrow, a really good Jack Sparrow cosplay that I was drinking with college students, which was fun to see. I haven't imagined meeting Jack Sparrow. Like, that's not, like, the one guy I'd like to meet. But if I did meet him, I'd imagine him smelling like beer and booze. So... It just helped his character to me. I imagine him being drunk. So it just helped his performance. But anyways. I really like my new shelf I got. I wish my room went. Oh, stubbed my toe. But I like these new shelves I got. I got these new shelves for my manga. Eventually, I want to stack, eventually once my collection grows, I would like to stack these up and have, 2 more rows of them, 2 more sides. But, for now, they're like this, to waste space. Is that. But I got this side, and over here, I got this side, and I love this. I love having, I have so much space right now in my collection. I don't know what to do with it. I put random boxes there. Eventually, I want to have that filled up with manga, too. I have my books here. I have an empty shelf here. Probably gonna be... I'm probably not gonna stream for super long. I need to get some sleep eventually. I guess I haven't streamed for a little bit, and to be honest, I'm a little bit lonely because no one's really online these days. Everybody's busy with things. Well, the one person I really talk to is always busy with things. So I am going to waste your guys' time. Anyways, I'm not sure what I'm gonna. Not sure what. The reason I'm not in the stream, I'm almost out of things to talk about. My mind is just really blank these days. I need to get a haircut again. It's starting to get longer. Luckily, before all this growing, everybody's complaining that like, oh, I haven't had a haircut for so long. I've always been a cheapskate. So like, ever since I was a kid, like my mom cut my hair, so I'm just having her do it again, you know? So like she's just used to it. Like she was a hairstylist for a little bit, then she didn't go through the schooling. So now I just have my own personal hairstylist, of course. Oh. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be on the stream soon. I'm kind of bummy today. Been trying to get back into streaming, but I also had to do a lot of stuff. I had to go do laundry. On Friday, not this Friday, next Friday, I'm going to try something, and if I'm not sure if I'm gonna go through with it, I get paid money, and I'm what you call a cheapskate. And the problem with being a cheapskate is collectibles. Like, okay, anime collectibles are somewhat cheap, right? But comic book collectibles, like I really like Superman, so I want to get like a Superman statue thing, and they're kind of more expensive. But I found one that's good size. He's 12 inches, and that's like a good size figure, right? Like, but he's $70. I'm gonna try. I'm thinking about trying to see if I like it, right? Since I have disposable income now. I don't know. That's a lot of money for something that's gonna sit on my shelf. Anyway, I'm gonna see you guys later. Yeah, I might play some games later. I'm not sure. I've been bummy lately, so I feel like my mind's shut down. So I'm probably gonna end here so I don't babble. So yeah, see you guys later.